I'm running away because for some reason that thing kept chasing me.
Don't make my sword.
Well, just that sword as much as I want.
Mhm.
And of course, being in the whole vengeance thing.
Bean is gonna be sleeping heavily.
Okay.
Yeah,
I think it's
I will go get myself food.
All right. You see that they have meat dumplings on the menu this morning, and it seems to be also like a broth with it.
I'm gonna get some food, sit down, not think about strangling children. And you could see like Ojor is like kind of hounding the other kids. Like he's looking at all the children, just watching them closely. Like you better not turn. I'll kill you.
Giving all the kids the stink eye.
Hardcore.
I can't trust any of them now.
Yeah, you only see the one little girl who's with the family.
Like he does that like that prison eat where you sit at the table and your eye like you lower your head over your tray and scoop food into your mouth, but you're like eyeing everything around you. He's doing that.
All right.
Some strong paranoia.
Yeah, Zach's not Zach. The host star character name.
Kyle.
Yeah, Kyle's not
Kyle.
feeling well, so T Beanie, you kind of leave her to her
Him.
bed. Yeah, leave him to the bed.
Well, Tia Beanie is still sleeping too, so that's fine.
Very well.
She's really tired after all of the freaking stasis and charm she was under.
Gimbal chose a non-lethal way to incapacitate you.
I mean, am I the only one eating, or is everyone else just doing cartwheels on the top deck? I don't know.
Right.
I suppose at this
Cartwheels.
point, Terrace would probably come out of her room, look around, and then just make her way to where the food is. Gather up all the different things and just sit near Ojar, but not like right near him. Probably like one table over.
All right.
Just kind of gives him a slight nod before sitting down, tucking her staff to the side, and just slowly eats, kind of mimicking him, thinking that it's a custom.
And Gimbal ahead to get some food too. Just kind of not really paying attention to most things, just kind of getting his meal, just finding an empty table. Just after last night, he is really not feeling up to dealing with people.
Okay.
Yeah. When Ojor is done eating, he like puts the tray away and then he like walks backwards out of the mess hall and he's like glaring at the child the entire way out.
All right. You headed to top deck, or?
Yeah.
All right. When you come out to top deck, you notice that the sky is completely cloudy, like dark clouds, with like a slight drizzle of like snow.
As if the days couldn't get any worse. Yeah, he's just gonna stand on I guess the port side and he's gonna look out to sea and he's gonna make sure that he doesn't see anyone floating, and if he does, he is going to ensure that no one brings them aboard.
Yeah, you don't see anything in the horizon. You would notice the crewmates kind of talking amongst each other.
I mean, are they saying anything noteworthy? Would I hear them, or is it just they're just talking?
Are you eavesdropping? Or?
Sure, why not?
Give me a perception and a stealth.
All right. Here is stealth at disadvantage. Yep.
Alright. So alright. So you hear from a distance at first some crewmate discussing the weather. It seems like it's gonna snow. Fuck. You know what that means? Yeah. Yeah. And then Ojar kind of get closer and closer until he's basically right behind the two of these, like towering above both. And then they kind of turn and look up. They're like, "Hello? Can we help you, sir?"
Yes, you said that it's going to snow. Is that alarming in any which way?
Ah, we just wouldn't want to see a blizzard out on the ocean like this. Yeah.
I mean, that makes sense. That wouldn't be good for sailing, as far as I know. I don't know shit about sailing, but
All right. At this point, the captain kind of walks up from behind the three of you. I wouldn't be so worried about that. We should be at a town this afternoon.
good. As long as we don't pick up any stragglers on the way there.
Yeah, I'm actually with you on that. Seems ever since I picked up the four of you, things have been quite different.
Well, I can't thank you enough for the trip, but yeah, I wouldn't say we're a great bunch to be around. Specifically, one of us.
You guys did help many times for us, though. I do respect that. He kind of reaches out to give you like a handshake.
Yeah, he returns.
He gives you like a decent grip. And he kind of like looks you in the eye. You're how tall are you? You're like 6'3"?
6'5".
6'5". Okay, yeah. You're like 3 inches taller than him. So you kind of look above him. You're like, ah. All right then. And you two, stop worrying the passengers. Aye, sir. They both kind of go off into doing work.
For now, yeah, I'll stay top deck just to keep an eye out and possibly throw things at stragglers.
All right. What's Gimbal doing?
He's being muted apparently.
Not the dreaded mute button.
Wow, interesting, Gimbal.
Might be families talking to him.
Maybe. All right, we'll go to Terrace. What you doing, Tetris?
Yeah.
You suck. I guess at this point, finish up the food and everything, put it away, and go out on top deck and just kind of look around, inspect everything. I mean, not really much she can do. She's only just come onto this place and is not really sure what the hell's even going on here.
So I created a backstory how you got your name. You were playing Tetris and you hovered your mouse over the T, and you're like, "Oh shit."
How the fuck does that even exist in this world? But if anything, probably go and find a place to meditate. Talk
All
to
right.
her spirit person.
All right. She goes and meditates. T-Beanie, you still in the bed with seasick Kyle?
She'll eventually roll out of bed and grumble. And she'll come up onto the top deck. And she's like, you know when you wake up but you're not really awake, you're just kind of like up.
Morning
Yes.
zombie.
Yeah, she's in that kind of state right now, and she's just kind of like leaning up against the railing and letting the nice sea breeze like blow through her hair and everything.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
It's times like this I miss having the bagpipes to play.
At this point, Unon probably would have already written a poem about how T-Beanie stabs everyone in the back. So,
The ghost
Yeah,
of
but in Gibble's
Unan.
case, literally.
Yeah. T-Beanie got a lot of glares coming from the other party members. A lot of confusion come from after last night's event.
She doesn't pay him any mind, not unless they're going to approach her.
Yeah, I'm speaking on you letting the succubus go at the last minute.
That's the bitch that let her go. She must be a succubus lover.
She's still charmed.
Yeah, she doesn't. She's not really listening to everyone around her, paying much attention.
All right. It is snowing. It's getting a little bit heavier.
Pull out her bear hide coat, put it on.
yeah, Ojo will probably just go back below deck and just wait until they dock. They
Okay.
don't want the snow for right now.
All right. Does anyone need to do anything during this time before we get to afternoon?
I do not think so.
All right.
Not unless you
Nope.
want me to sink the ship.
Again.
Because that'll win you more fans.
All right then. It becomes about afternoon. The snow is starting to get a lot heavier than it was earlier. You everything is like light. What is it called? Obscure. It's lightly obscured.
Lightly obscured.
Yeah. And then let me move you guys to the map.
That man's from the water tribe.
Yep. So the party arrives at a new town, which you guys know would be IceHaven after you've already asked where you're headed. Yep, the snow is heavy. Everything lightly obscured, and they park and they start letting passengers off board at the docks. You see a lot of the passengers kind of like hurry up and get off into the docks and start heading off into direction, maybe towards the inn or something. It's to get out of the snow. You guys also notice that the docks are patrolled heavily by a group of soldiers in plate mail with a silver and dark crimson design.
Are we able to see any other distinctive features besides the colors and the style of armor? Like any possible recognizable symbols?
Uh, Give me a history check.
Shit. Damn intelligent.
You do see like a what looks to be maybe an owl carrying a torch.
Like a flying owl or a humanoid owl.
A flying owl.
Okay.
Dope.
Well, what was that?
That was typing. I heard it all. It hurts.
It sounded like muffled typing.
Was it
It
height?
was.
It might have been. I wasn't typing anything.
I heard it all.
It was like dun 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 dun.
Dun, 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 dun.
All right,
Yeah.
Someone stop
Kinda.
listening to the Pirates of the Caribbean soundtrack.
Yeah, with that history check, you would recognize these as righteous brand soldiers. They're the soldiers most aligned with the Drellium Empire.
All right.
Kind of stretches we all come down um off of the ship and just kind of, so is this our stopping point or do we want to go farther?
I'm not sure we'll be able to convince someone to take us further. At least not the same ship.
You can always find another ship.
For now, I mean, we don't know when the next ship will be here. We should probably find lodging of some sort.
That could be a good idea. So who'd like to, I don't know, ask someone? Maybe one of you'd like to ask those finely suited men over there. Kind of points at the guards.
Yeah, you see like two of them just chilling in front of a boat, just kind of like talking to each other.
Yeah, I guess I can go talk to them.
All right, Ojar's going to.
Yep.
As you start walking closer, they stop like kind of talking to each other and notice you, and then like stand more at attentive. What do you need?
Yes, we are new here. We're wondering where the nearest inn is.
Oh, okay. Thought you kind of look suspect for a bit.
I get that a lot.
Yeah, you probably want to look for maybe Tasha's Inn. Yeah, Tasha's Inn's pretty good. You head down here. You'll probably find it.
Thank you. We'll do that. And I will follow said directions.
They just kind of pointed in a direction.
I will follow said direction.
They just like pointed that way.
So,
It's
that way
somewhere
we
that
walk.
way. We reach the water and we start walking it. They said it's this way. We'll find it eventually.
so I guess we start walking that way then.
Yeah, as you walk away, they like start talking to each other again.
Oh, Jory, you should be up front. Because you were the one starting walking first.
You see a lot of different like houses. It seems like a pretty decent sized town. Probably could hold up to 6,000 people.
1 million people, you say?
But the snowstorm that seems imminent is not. It doesn't have a lot of people out in the streets at the moment. The people you do see are mostly human.
So I'm gonna-
So,
I'll go ahead.
no, you.
I was gonna say I'm just gonna keep an eye out for see if I see anything that says Tasha's in as we walk.
So, you know the way, do ya?
I wouldn't say that. They pointed in a direction. I followed said direction.
Oh, we should probably find that soon with all the snow coming in.
Aren't you part bear? Wouldn't you be fine?
I mean, I didn't take enough of the bear to be resistant to the cold, sadly.
I never-
Remember, my mother was an elf?
You should really work on your resistances, specifically the charm.
Agreed.
If it makes you feel any better, my true feelings lie with Kyle.
That does not make me feel any better. That has nothing to do with me, nor does it matter.
Twitch.
All right, you guys start heading down the street more.
Yep.
You see a bunch of like mostly like houses, like regular like homes.
Is there anybody? Are any of those few people that are still out over here as we're walking?
Yeah, you see a person completely covered in cloths and cloaks, just kind of like walking through the storm.
Bean will call out, "Excuse me, can you point us to Tasha's?
Ah!
To Tasha's. We're looking for Tasha's."
Tushish!
Yes.
I follow me. And just kind of just keeps walking.
People here have terrible sense of giving directions.
Which way does he walk?
Where or George start walking like in this direction here.
She kind of shrugs and she's like, "I guess we just follow him then."
It's a ma'am.
Oh, sorry. It's hard to tell with all that snow.
And then the old lady kind of just points in this direction. Here's the big house that way. And then she starts walking off in this direction.
And Osier is just gonna nod and say thanks and continue walking.
All right. At the end of the street, you can see what looks to be like a giant well or a small pond, whichever one you. It seems to be constructed like a well, but it looks more like a pond.
So you're saying it's a pool?
Yeah,
Okay.
it's a giant well, but
It is not a bath.
it's also below freezing outside. So go ahead, jump in.
Watch me roll a new character, Gary.
Honestly, even though it's because she's not here tonight, I like to imagine we just completely forgot Kyle on the boat.
We did. She's gonna come back and be like, all right, and you're gonna have to be like, sorry, they left you on the boat, roll a new character.
Yeah, your character got seasick, so they left you on the boat and it left.
You guys
That's
do
fun
notice in
stuff.
like the inner areas of town, they seem to be maintained by different outfits of soldiers. Like not the same red branded soldiers you saw earlier, but more like lesser guards. Like people, they seem more familiar with the civilians.
Like this would be like the local guard as opposed to the military occupation force.
Yes.
Got it.
You seem to stop seeing the occupation force once you got away from the docks.
Well, at least we won't have to deal with any of those soldiers on town. Looks like just the common folk.
Unless the soldiers happen to stay here as well, then
But they're still soldiers, but they're not like plate armor soldiers.
Right.
They're like chainmail soldiers.
Exactly, they're just common folk soldiers as opposed to highly trained.
All right. You see what looks to be a 3-story, nicely sized building in the center of the town, located directly in front of the giant well. There's a sign on the top of it that says Tasha's Inn.
We go in.
we're gonna go in Tasha's.
In
Tasha's Inn.
And it's
Tasha's
not even
Inn.
November yet.
Does Tasha's Inn also contain Tasha's Cauldron?
I was wondering when those jokes would start showing up.
I thought it was gonna be Tasha's Hideous Inn, but you know.
All right.
There's
It's
some
just
copyright
the
issues.
innkeeper's just gonna have the worst laugh ever.
All right. You walk into the inn, and you notice around the seating of the bar area when you first come into this inn, you see the family that was on the boat, the fisherman that was on the boat, a few different groups of people, like mostly humans, in parties of like 2 of the 3, and then also another person in. What are you wearing?
It's another succubus.
Breastplate. And
A burnished breastplate and very fine sapphire robes.
kind of sitting
Clearly
off
another succubus.
by himself in the only unoccupied table in the establishment.
He is currently writing something in a book.
Yeah, so the second Osier walks in, he is going to Divine Sense.
Okay.
What the heck was that?
A toddler.
That's what divine sense sounds like.
I use
Sure
divine
just making
sense.
that noise every time. Sure making that noise every time. It's divine sonar.
Yeah, that was my son. He came in here yelling. That's what he does.
Oh,
Hmm.
My father likes
Hell yeah.
so.
So does his divine sense ping?
Out. Let's see. Strong evil. No, you don't see anything pink from inside here now.
Darn, I was hoping we'd find out that that family was actually a family of fiends that were on the run.
And then we have to nuke them all.
Maybe next time.
Bean's gonna go right up to the counter and she's gonna slap fuck it, she's gonna slap down a whole platinum piece
Oh boy.
and she's gonna be like, I want the strongest alcohol you've got. I keep it coming.
Oh. Do you want all the amenities? Cause we have a king crab. We have bottles of wine, wheels of cheese, coffee.
I definitely want crab and cheese. But definitely the strongest alcohol you've got.
We have ale or wine.
Hmm, I know. I think the fruity taste would go better with the crab and cheese. Give me the wine.
Alright, what's the platinum piece? It's 10 gold.
gold.
And
Alright, so
gold.
that's actually the price of the bottle of wine and wheel cheese. So if you want the bottle of wine and wheel cheese, it's actually cost a platinum piece.
Oh, she smacks down a second platinum
That's
piece.
expensive as shit.
Some good shit.
Good cheese.
So she put 2 platinum down so she could get all of it.
Alright, yeah. One platter of king crab is 1 gold piece. And then the lodging is 5 silver. So it'd be plenty. Unless you just want several platters of king crab.
Well, yes. Also, lots of wine. Mostly wine. We'll say like 5 platters of crab.
Alright, so that's 5 gold, plus you already got the bottle of wine and wheel cheese, which is 10 gold. So you have 15 gold.
And
Lodging's
how
5
much?
silver.
And then whatever, just alcohol. All the rest of that is alcohol.
Alright, ale. You can buy many gallons of ale with the rest.
Heck yeah. As she just loads up on the freaking bar
It's
counter.
like 5 gallons of gold per gold, so you're looking at like 50 gallons almost, 40 gallons.
Oh yeah, that's fine. That's perfectly fine. She just she's like she's gonna get really drunk.
Alright. So you're talking to the innkeeper, Tasha. She has brown hair, brown eyes, pale skin, and she got slight blemishes around her eyes and nose. She thanks you for everything you did. Where are you sitting? She kind of looks left and right and sees like there's like no tables open.
Well, currently I'm sitting right in front of a pretty lady.
You're standing.
Uh,
Thank you though.
yeah, you know, I'm sitting with my feet in the spot, but
I think that's still standing.
let's see. You know what? There's a lot of booze on that altar, so how about that guy over there who's alone at that table? I'm sitting over there with him.
Okay.
And then she smiles,
She smiles back.
and then she'll just kind of be like, like a little kind of wave salute, and then she'll turn and walk over to the table and just kind of sit down next to the soon-to-be named Magnus. She's not even, she doesn't even like slink down. She just kind of like boisterously like comes up and just plops down next to you. And
You
she's like,
should probably describe yourself.
right.
Okay. He's a fairly lean man. Probably looks like somewhere in his mid-30s. The first thing you probably notice is he's very gray. His skin, his hair, even his eyes are all just different shades of solid gray. And he isn't ugly, but his features are very plain and hard to make out half of the time.
Bean is, I always forget how tall all my characters are. Bean's 5'7". She's built fairly like muscularly. She's got long white unkempt hair, and she wears no armor, save for a shield that's on her back with a like kind of combo. Like think Link, it's shield and longsword. She wears a cloak, a blue tunic, and some baggy breeches with boots. And she's currently also has on a bear hide coat. And she just kind of oh, and she's got two very prominent buck teeth.
Hmm.
And she just kind of plops down next to you, and she's like, so nice to meet you. I needed a place to sit, and let's just say I got a lot coming, and I'm willing to share.
A solid like 2 or 3 minutes goes by where he just continues to write without acknowledging your presence until he very, very slowly sets his quill next to his book and carefully closes it, looks up, meets your eyes. Hmm. Please leave. Just
Hmm. Look, you can eat as much crab as you want and drink as much booze as you want. I just needed a table to sit at with my party.
I see. Hmm.
And you see like
He
three
stands.
other individuals kind of like standing at the front door still.
Looks to them, looks to her, looks at the table, stands up. He's moderate height, 5'9", 5'10", somewhere in there. Picks up his book, slowly walks away.
Sweet free table then. He doesn't even have to get any of the crab. She just kind of like waves to the rest of the party. Is like, guys, the table over here.
Terrace will awkwardly make her way over to the table, shifting through the crowd and just keeping her head low, trying not to make eye contact with anyone.
Ojor looks at Bean and here's her table over here, and he says, "Over there," and then walks in the opposite direction.
Bean just gives a thumbs up as you walk away.
He'd rather avoid being stabbed in the back while he's trying to relax.
You don't notice
You-
any like available tables.
I mean, he'll do the brooding black dude standing in the corner thing if he needs to, but he's first gonna go to the he's first gonna go to Tasha and ask for lodging for at least for the night.
Okay. That'd be 5 silver pieces.
He gives her 1 gold.
Oh. Staying 2 nights?
Sure, we'll call it 2, just in case.
Okay.
Brooding black dude in the corner.
Yes, and then he proceeds to stand in the corner and brood, staring at everyone, making sure that none of them are succubus.
Yeah, you get weird eyes from a lot of the mostly white people in the like mostly white humans in this this establishment. You're just in the corner
Indeed.
brooding over everybody. Well, this
When
is
the
like
black guy goes to Norway.
basically that Norway's probably a good like general like census of this town. There's also like less law in this town. You notice.
Basically, we can get robbed easier. Got it.
Yeah, everyone in the tables don't look like they don't seem like stand up people. They look like harsh people.
I'm a stand-up guy, standing up in the corner.
Like they've been living in this wilderness shitty area for their entire lives.
A fucking wilderness shitty area. Nope, we're not stopping here. We're getting the fuck out of here, guys. Next boat, come on.
Heart there. You want to be-
It's a hard knock life, baby.
I said wilderness, but they're mostly crab fishermen.
They have crabs.
Like
They're
they're
eating crabs.
I mean, Beanie's pretty unkempt. I'm pretty sure Beanie also has crabs or something. of the sort.
it's meta, but they're basically most of the town are crab fishermen. Like just harsh dudes.
So depending on
Crab-
depending on the night,
Crab
everyone
fishing
has
ain't no
crabs.
joke.
It also means you get a lot of crab meat real easy here.
Means she's gonna patiently wait for her huge order.
Yep. It arrives. You see one of these brooding dudes kind of like brings over all the shit. Here you go. And he puts it like basically on top of the tire table, so in front of like Magnus as well.
Well, Magnus got up and left.
Oh, did he? Yeah.
It's Terrace and Bean at the table now.
Just Terrace and Bean.
Yeah.
And then a table full of, what is it, 5 platters of crab legs, 50
cheese
50
meal.
gallons of ale. They just brought you a couple kegs, I think 2 kegs. And they tapped one for you.
She smiles. And then she
A bottle
pulls
of
out-
wine, a whole wheeled cheese.
Yep. She's gonna pull out 5 gold.
Okay.
She's gonna hand it to him and be like, "Oh, thank you. This is your tip for carrying out such a nice order."
All right. When you show the 5 gold up, give me a perception check.
Oh god, you're all gonna get mugged.
You
it helps to have a
yeah.
godly perception.
Yeah, you notice that a lot of people saw that you just flashed a lot of money real quickly as a tip. And the guy, he takes the money, he pockets it. Thank you. This means a lot. And he kind of like scurries off.
She kind of looks at everybody and she's like, so how does drinks on the house sound? Because drinks on me sounds better.
Yeah! A lot of the men just like put up their like mugs like yeah, like fucking happy as shit.
Meanwhile, from where he has retreated, sitting on the staircase, Magnus shakes his head solemnly.
Right next to him is Ojar. This also stares.
I'm shaking my head. We're gonna get robbed because of this freaking chick.
And then she's gonna just call out. She's gonna be like, "Hey, Tasha, everyone here gets a free round on me."
All right. Sounds good.
And then she's going to smile and turn back to the table. And she's going to put all of her money inside of the bag of holding. And she's
Okay.
going to keep the bag of holding on the front of her belt so that it kind of hangs forward between her legs.
Okay.
Fanny pack of holding.
Your plan is to get completely drunk and flash as much gold as possible.
The
It's
infinite
just
fanny
gonna
pack.
be the hangover.
It's a damn good thing a high perception bard druid moon or barbarian druid moon is there. Fucking
Um,
high.
And then yeah, she's just gonna start digging into the crab, and she's just gonna start drinking the wine.
All right. Yeah, you pop open the bottle of wine. You smell it. It smells elegant.
Yeah, she chugs it. You just take it straight from the bottle. She's just gonna start chugging it as she's eating.
Give me a con save.
Terrace is just watching you in like this weird
I
way
knew
of
it. I knew I was
inspecting
gonna
it.
roll low right away. +7 rolls a 3.
I mean, it's still a 10. It looks good to me.
I'm good on the first one, just
It's
barely.
the second one that's gonna hurt you.
Just don't get a
Um,
2 or a 1 ever.
I'm relying on that +7 there.
In your head, you just.
But yeah, you chug the entire bottle of wine. You get dazed for a second, but immediately catch your attention when you focus your eyes on a single point on the far side of the wall, and then you basically just bring yourself back from it.
She just sees Ojor standing in the corner, staring directly at her, shaking his head.
Terrace just watches in pure awe as you down it before speaking into your brain. Is there a reason you drank all of that in one go?
She just kind of looks at Terrace and she's like, because it was fucking delicious.
Is that the only reason? It feels like you would not want to space it out if it tastes so good.
It's like a half a platinum worth of wine.
She's
So
like,
fucking expensive.
oh man, you should totally try some of this cheese and some of this crab.
I would, if you're willing to share, I would definitely partake in the crab.
Yeah, this king crab is huge. It's like, think of, have you ever had king crab in real? It's like 3 times the size of it.
It's like
God
Dragon
damn.
Ball sized king crab.
Yeah.
Yeah,
You
she
can
slides
see a bit of her mouth watering a little bit.
Bean will slide 2 plates over.
Yeah, each one of these platters is 10 pounds of crab.
Yeah, she'll slide 2 platters over, and she'll continue to dig in, and she's gonna start just chugging ale straight from the keg. Shoves a bunch of food in her mouth, fucking just chew on it a bunch, and then just like drown it all in ale from the keg.
Yeah, Ojar, you can smell the crab.
Yeah, I'm gonna walk to the table, just grab crab, and then walk back to the corner.
Bean doesn't stop him.
Tara, seeing the size of this food, puts her stick to the side, and then wild shapes into a bear, and then just starts going to town on it.
All right, Tasha comes by with looks to be like a little cauldron. She's like, would anyone like some melted lard?
Yes.
I don't trust any part of that.
And she puts down the cauldron of what looks to be like melted butter, lard.
Bean just opens her mouth and she just like shoves a big piece of crab in, and she just like, with her mouth wide open, she just takes her fingers and just points like into her open mouth. And she's like, ah.
Oh
Uh,
dear God.
Tasha's like standing next to Tia Beanie with like her hand out.
Oh, like her hand out like she wants money?
Yeah, like a tip, like if you're at a hotel and there was like a like guy brought you bag or something and he's just like standing there.
Um, oh yeah, they want, now that they know she's got money, they want money. This is like that fucking Spirited Away scene, huh? Yeah,
Yes.
she'll pull out 10 gold pieces and hand it to Tasha. She's like, okay, now pour, just
Thank you, and she kind of clasps it and then puts it away and then just kind of walks off.
All this happening while a fucking brown nurse just devouring food right next to him.
Meanwhile, Ojor in the corner takes one of the crab legs he stole, breaks it in half, and hands it to Magnus.
Yeah, it's like a line of crab fishermen just like coming up to the keg to refill. You guys are about halfway through the keg at this point.
Oh, that's
You
fine.
can't misuse wild shape.
The second keg is just for Bean. Don't worry. Yeah, she's gonna chug, like she's gonna get under the keg, and she's just gonna be like, huh, let's see if any of you could like even keep up with drinking with me. And she's gonna just start chugging it. Like
Ojor's gonna take that challenge. Fuck it, he'll take the challenge.
just like she's gonna just drink for like a straight 30 seconds just under the keg, just chugging.
So yeah, you start chugging out the keg, and you do this for about a good 30-40 seconds, and then everything's black for a second. Next thing you know, you wake up and you're on the floor and the keg's next to you spilling everywhere. 3 seconds has passed.
She's like, oh fuck yeah, and she just gets up, grabs the keg, and stands it back up.
All right, the keg is it's like 1/8 of the remaining left in it.
And she's like, oh, this is some fucking good homebrewed shit.
Yeah, a lot of the guys are like trying to help you up and stuff.
Bean will stand up by herself.
All right, you kind of like swat them off.
No, she just like swat him off. She just kind of like just doesn't take any of their hands as she just like stands.
Okay.
And she's like, oh man, shit, how much was that wine again? Actually, you know what? I could get like so many more kegs, probably.
Yeah. It's
Uh,
like six guys near you just like chanting with you. 6 more kegs. 6 more kegs. 6 more kegs.
uh, fuck, how much was 2 kegs? That was a platinum's worth.
Yeah.
Um, so 2 fourths, that's 3 platinum. She's like, she shrugs and she'll shoulder like her way through kind of the to the bar, making sure to hang on to her money. And she'll pull out 3 more platinum and put it down, and she'll just be like, top 6 kegs, just line them up on the counter. They're for everyone.
Sure can do. She kind of like smiles.
And then she kind of turns back. There you go, everyone. 6 more kegs, all for you.
Yeah.
And then she'll make her way back to the table and sit down next to Terrace.
All right.
Jor's gonna have 2 mug full, and that's it, because he still needs to be conscious enough to make sure no one steals from them.
All right. You guys noticed a bard after the 6 kegs were announced. A bard starts singing. 6 kegs, 6 kegs, and just goes off on it. And he's saying his own little thing for just for T Beanie, like how she came in and basically brought joy to the town that was in woe.
This is
Oh.
the message built around here that I've heard.
Comes in trying to get super drunk and have a good time, saves the whole town's morale.
As Jimmy just starts going around and remains uplifting the people.
Bean is going to just eat whatever crab is left, and also the whole cheese wheel. Because cheese is delicious. What's everyone else doing?
Magnus is trying to ignore the fact that all of you exist. That's just me, though.
Ojor is now going to try to force Magnus to drink.
Who are you? Go away.
Trust me, in this case, it's better to clear your mind rather than sit here and watch it. It'll just break your brain in half.
My mind is perfectly clear, thank you.
Well, then it's good to muddy it with alcohol.
That reasoning, I don't even know where to start with that. Just, will you please leave me alone?
1 mug.
If I take this, will you go away?
I will still stand here, but I will not bother. For the
Good
time
enough.
being.
Ojor, stop lying to the man.
Gimbal pops out from between Ojor's legs.
Yeah,
I am so sorry about them. When they drink, they can be a bit much.
I
Ojor's
can
gonna
see that.
he's just gonna grab Gimbal and lift him up and then try to shove his own mug into Gimbal's mouth.
Just to reiterate, I'm only eating the food. I have not touched a drop of liquor.
Oh, comes towards Gimbal, he's just like, yeah, no, and Misty step.
Anyway,
not-
you all seem like a fascinating group of... Yes, but I'm going to go upstairs. Have a nice...
Alright, you go find your room.
Quickly.
Did Magnus take the mug with him?
No.
So then Ojor's gonna grab the mug and say, "You forgot your drink," and then throw it at him.
Oh God.
I guess make a ranged attack out.
It's whatever you want, but it could just be a random thing that's thrown and he has to make a dodge.
He can do a ranged attack. Magnus got a decent AC. Yeah, he misses.
That starts a random bar fight.
I don't even notice.
It just like goes past him and like just breaks on the wall.
Don't do random bar fight.
Over
Don't
this
do random
huge
bar
hulking
fight.
Goliath.
It's a bad idea to do with a fucking wild shaped druid already devouring food.
Bar fight!
Did you yell it?
No, I do
I was
not.
about to say, this
Gimble's
is
smarter
not a
than that.
funeral. Thank God he is.
Everyone is silent for a second after the glass breaks. Like someone's waiting for someone to say something.
Ojo
Just
just yells,
allow-
"It's okay. He didn't want his drink."
Uh,
The bear belches.
boo. You hear
I'm
like
just gonna go.
slurs. Not aimed at Ojar, but aimed at Magnus. Like Gray and shit like that.
I remain unaware and uncaring of this.
Alright, Gimbal, you pooped in the other side of the room.
Yeah, it's like the moment he starts trying to force feed me some alcohol. Gimble's just like, nope.
Alright.
I
Best
mean,
thing we need right now is a drunken fireball dispenser.
We got 3 party members remaining abstained.
That's actually a good reason not to let the wizard get drunk.
Exactly.
Alright, we'll go back to TV then.
Doesn't mean that Gimble might not try and cause a little mayhem.
Is anyone bothering her?
They're just coming to the keg.
Well, there's the 6 kegs on the front counter now.
Oh yeah, they're all lining up at those. They're basically just chilling next to it. All 6 tapped already.
Bean just kind of kicks back and picking at her buck teeth, getting a piece of crab out.
Yeah, everyone is getting drunk as shit.
And she just kind of looks at the bear and kind of jumps for a minute when she realizes that Tara's turned into a bear and she just completely just didn't even realize until right now. And she's like,
Oh, wait, a bear.
"You're a bear! I'm
She's,
a bear!"
she's kind of stops and looks at you for a minute with a mouthful of like crab.
Could
Oh,
you?
yes, I can change into a bear. I can change into other things too.
Could you teach me to turn into a bear?
I mean, I could attempt to help you, but it would take some time to learn.
Just so you know, for meta stuff, I do have a 13 wisdom.
That's fine.
So I can multi-class to druid. She goes, I'd love to be able to turn into a real bear. I mean, I'm only part bear. My dad's an awoken bear.
Oh, that must be an interesting thing. I guess your mother was like me.
Yes, my mother was a druid. She was an elf druid. She passed a while ago, though.
Oh, my condolences. As she's still doing all this with talking through her mind while eating at the same time, so it's a weird, jarring sensation to some.
It's no, it's fine. Um, but since she passed, I never had a druid to show me my druidic heritage. So it'd be pretty cool if perhaps I could learn a few things from you.
That's fine. We can I can attempt to help you, though I don't know how good of a teacher I'll be.
Yo, I'm sure you'll be fine. I mean, you're a bear.
As I said, it's just one aspect.
Guy falls onto a table at this time.
Just kind of looks at him, then looks back to Tia Beanie, not even caring.
Just bangs his head on the like corner of it and then falls to the ground.
Oh, that dude's fucked up. I love watching commoners get fucked up.
Two drunk guys kind of like pick him up and try to like drag him upstairs.
Is he bleeding from the skull?
A little bit, a little bit.
He comes past Ojor. Ojor, lay on hands him.
All right, his little like wound he had on his head kind of like heals up. Do you have the thing where if you lay on hands someone they lose disease or some shit?
Yeah, you
He has
spend
to
5
spend
to
5
it,
points.
Takes out.
Yeah,
Did you
yeah, I
do?
could do that.
I was just asking, how many did you do?
Yeah, I'll do that just to start him back up too.
Yeah, you just like, what? I'm not drunk anymore.
And it's time to start over.
That's a dick move, actually.
No,
Is it
it's
a
the
dick
greatest-
move or
no,
the
it's-
biggest bro move of all time?
Or the best way to win a drinking competition.
Depends on if the dude is trying to get drunk and stay drunk.
He's like, I can drink more. Everyone
go.
just starts roaring.
Can I even get drunk? Because I have divine health. I don't even think I can get drunk. Can I?
Bean joins
You are
out.
immune to poison.
Yeah, Bean will join in and be like, yeah.
Big Bear Paw just waves and a giant growl comes from Terrace, so she's not going to drink.
Or just from the corner yells, "Bear fight!
They're fine.
Bear fight! Fight! Bear fight!"
I feel like y'all really just want to see some fucked up shit happen and see if my character dies.
No, they just want to see if Tia. Oh yeah,
Yeah.
no, that would be about. Oh no,
Yeah,
I
the
hope
town's itching for entertainment, so even the bards, like strumming in. Bear fight, bear fight.
Ooh-ah.
Terrace just kind of looks to Bean and goes, "What is a bear fight?" Like, just genuinely looks at Bean going, like, what are they asking for?
something I'm not gonna do right now.
Ah, okay. And she just dips her head back down, trying to finish off the last of her plate.
Bean's gonna like kick back, her feet up on the table, just leaning back in the chair.
If you're not gonna fight, at least arm wrestle.
You arm wrestle the bear. I bought the whole town booze.
Fucking arm wrestle the bear.
Well, you heard the man.
Yeah, everyone gets up, starts crowding around. You have like 30 people crowding around this table,
Yeah, Ojor
including Tasha.
marches over. And he's ready to arm wrestle the bear.
They're kind of getting all
People
the.
starts wondering.
They start clearing off all the empty plates of crab.
What's going on? She looks to Bean questionably.
Okay.
Again, only Bean heard that question too.
Okay, so you put your bare elbow on the tabletop and you hold your hand out like this, and she kind of shows Terrace how you have to hold your arm to arm wrestle.
So you see Terrace in bear form kind of watch her do it and looks at her own arm for a second, like paw flopping down. and tries to wiggle her body in a way to where the elbow can rest and the paw kind of hangs out almost like the human hand. Like this?
Oh yeah, that's good enough. And then you're going to grab each other's hands, and the whole point is you're trying to push the back of his hand to the top of the table, and he's trying to do the same to you.
Oh, okay. Is this some kind of entertainment?
Yeah, it is.
Well, I'll try my best.
You just gotta be stronger than him.
You just kind of see the bear nod and then turn. Hand ready to do whatever the arm wrestle is.
Yep, Ojor's gonna grab the bear hand.
All right, contested athletics.
Yeah.
Alright, so it's just gonna be a straight strength roll for me then.
Actually, are you proficient in athletics? Ooh, you won. But
I don't think my character.
okay, because
I'm
the way
not.
okay, so the way it reads is you can use your skills proficiencies if they're higher, but
Nah.
it doesn't matter.
Nah, bear would definitely be the better way to go in this scenario.
The bear would win, unless Ojar got advantage for some reason.
No, I don't think I do in this regard.
All
So we
right.
find out he's a secret barbarian and he rages.
I mean, I technically could, but it would do no good. Shit. Okay.
All right, so yeah, bear would win.
It's like a good even match for a second with how close they are, but then the bear just finally goes, doof, paw laying on top of his hand.
Yeah, the bear and Ojar are pretty evenly matched. And then out of nowhere, the bear roars and like spit gets in Ojar's lips, and then that little that little part, he's like, that's that 1 second the bear needed to just slam.
The bear cheated.
Fucking bear didn't even know what the fuck was going on. What you talking about cheating, bitch?
I know. I'm
Your
just
character
messing
wouldn't know
with
that. But still.
The bear cheated. It's funny.
So Ojor, like, he just looks at his hand, like almost like he's disappointed, and then he just turns to everyone else. I almost beat a bear.
He almost beat a bear.
Woo!
Why does it seem like he feels like he won? Looking at Bean talking to her.
It's cause you're a bear. I mean, I don't think he could have ever beat you, but he did put up a pretty good fight.
I mean, I've seen more bounders kill bears easier than what I just did.
Oh, jeez.
Yeah, I know, but let him have it. Look, it's entertaining everyone.
Just kind of looks around and goes, oh, okay, and just shrugs a little bit.
It's it's like uh it's like what it's like what they do sometimes where they do that fake wrestling thing, just for entertainment.
I think I've seen that before, though. I didn't pay much attention.
It's like random guys who are just calling out random things to do.
What is that? The
Bear on a
FFW?
cycle.
Oh no, we're in Wildemount. The WWW.
They're just naming out random things for the bear to do. Bear on a cycle. Bear playing the flute.
While they're all not paying attention, Terrace just changes back to her normal form after eating. And the bear is now gone, and the callus star's back in the spot.
I mean, like all 30 people were like around the table watching. So
Then they just watch, and whoever's paying attention watches as the bear changes back.
yeah, everyone's just kind of like, oh shit.
Like,
You just hear Ojo break the silence. Be a duck.
Just kind
Ooh,
of
quack, quack.
Just kind of cocks her head to the side, like, what?
Everyone's like, huh? There's one guy's like, be a goose.
Goose.
That's like right when he says the word when he says be a goose, you just kind of see the eyes turn towards him and it's like deadpan. And just in his mind he goes, we do not talk about the dreaded goose in front of me. Before turning away and never saying another thing into his head.
He's just kind of like weirded out for a second.
This is gonna be so much fun. I forgot I could actually talk into people's heads like that.
Bean
Like full on.
Bean just gets up and then stands up on the table. After she picks up the one keg that she was saving for her own personal stuff and puts it over her shoulder, and she just kind of calls out, "All right, you lot, go back to drinking. I'm going to bed." Hello.
Ojo goes back to drinking.
Everyone's kind of like, oh. They're like, are you gonna be back tomorrow?
I don't know. And then she just like makes her way through the crowd up to wherever the rooms are.
Okay. Everyone's still kind of drinking out the kegs.
Ojo still has a mug and he's still looking for a gimbal.
See him in the other corner of the room.
Those corner dwellers.
Yeah, then he's gonna follow him to the corner. Gimbal will drink if Ojo has anything to say about it.
A group of adventurers walks into your tavern. What do? A. Walk up to the bar and buy drinks. B. Sit at a table and order food. Or D. Sit in a corner and brood over the entire tavern and that's it.
How about E? Everything happens at random.
I mean, to be fair, finding a small space to kind of just be by himself is kind of part of Gimbal's thing.
Yeah, everybody's edgy, we know.
Yeah, Gimbal's so short, he's obviously floor gang.
Terrorist would probably go up to the counter and like open up one of her pouches, look through them, and just like, I think it was, and talking to the woman's head, I think it was 5 silver for a room, and places down the gold coin. All while Ojar is trying to force the short guy to drink.
Gonna grapple him.
Go for it, boys. This is y'all's show now.
Grapple. You get athletics versus either athletics or acrobatics, whatever you want to do, Kimball. Oh, that's pretty good.
It's a damn good thing he's got 2 more Misty Steps on him. Or, Fireball, whichever works.
Or whatever 4th level spell you picked up.
That's right, they're high enough to get 4th level spells now.
And where we go? Normal.
Yeah, so then Ozor's going to just start shoving the mug towards Gimble's face.
You really don't want to do this.
Is Gimble being actually raped?
The
Being forced.
corner of the room, got up against the wall. Drink!
Drink, damn you!
Nerd!
It's a big black guy too, right?
Yes, it is. 6'5".
This has Brazzers
muscular
written
black
all over it.
dude. He about to get black. Oh, what you
You know
doing,
what?
Gimbal?
I'm actually gonna try. I want to see if this works. I want to cast Reduce on Ojor.
What the fuck?
Alright.
I want to shrink the paladin.
That just makes him on. That just makes it. Why don't you fight somebody your own size? Except in reverse, you just make him your own size.
Exactly.
Might throw him off enough.
It also gives him disadvantage on strength checks.
This is the best bar fight ever.
I have to make a con save to see if I can
Yeah.
not. Yeah.
So it is a con save.
Yeah, it is a con save.
16.
Oh!
I'm gonna throw a chronal shift on that.
Alright, reroll.
Look at all those
Okay, fuck
20
it,
pluses.
Okay, fuck it. I'm just gonna nuke him.
Oh god.
Are you gonna fireball in the bar? Are you gonna kill everyone? Literally everyone?
I mean, he would be able to get a pour in before. Because this is your time. You do your 6 seconds of doing your spell, and then in that time he could do one thing before.
Yeah. On his, because you just take your turn here, now he's gonna take his turn, and his turn is to force you to drink beer.
Yeah, you can't bonus.
Yeah,
You
so
can't
let's
bonus
let-
action
yeah.
away.
And he's pouring it down and goes, "It'll make you grow big and strong."
And right as
No,
he
he
starts
can't
pouring,
roll to-
Karis takes her
Since he's
key and
busy
goes
grappling it.
upstairs.
It's one he's grappling me, the other he's trying to hold beer. He has no free hand to try and make me open my mouth.
When you grapple someone, you have you can use one of your hands for attacks. So it'd be the same concept.
I mean, I could grapple you by the face, like hold you underneath the chin and squeeze your cheeks so your mouth opens, and then shove the drink into your face.
Yeah, let's impair the wizard's judgment and make it more likely that they just nuke the entire bar.
Let's do it.
I agree.
Bring it on!
I
Our
mean,
party is very obviously chaotic neutral heavy, so fuck it.
Hey, I'm neutral, bitches. I went upstairs and this is not my problem.
Neutral, chaotic neutral, they're all like, fuck it.
yeah, he would be able to get a little bit of drink inside you.
My thing
okay.
is not to get involved.
All right, what do you do?
Shit.
Starts chugging and he tries to start forcing you to chug this drink, and you break away for a second of it, or 6 seconds of it.
Okay.
People are just watching and wonder. Did that little dude just chant something? Yeah, I thought I saw something go off, but nothing happened.
Pulse wave.
Alright. It's another con save. Except that's a 30-foot cone.
That's a 30-foot cone, Gary. He's gonna fucking wreck the whole entire everyone in there.
He's the one who got the
Hey,
wizard
my
drunk.
character-
It's his fault.
The wizard? I mean,
Yeah, so you should be drunk yet. He hasn't made you do a con save.
yeah, you
I am
just
a
get
small.
like
I am a small creature. I am fucking 3 foot high.
He didn't say he literally pours the whole tankard in your mouth. He
I
just
said a
said
little
you're
bit.
starting to get drink in your mouth, which means like as you're trying to keep your lips closed, he's managing to get teeny bits in through the cracks here and there.
It's more like you're feeling a little warm.
Not even that. He hasn't even got
He's gonna
like
kill a whole town of fucking
Yes, right now this is
a whole inn of
it's
drop.
just right now being restrained, and forced into a uncomfortable position. It's just very unpleasant memories for him. So it's also
I'm not gonna hear it's what my player would do for wiping out the entire inn.
no. I'm not saying it's that. I'm not saying it's what he would do. I'm saying right now he's kind of panicking and basically like.
So he's gonna
restrained
kill
like this.
everybody in the inn.
His first instinct is get them away from me, and that's what Pulse Wave does. It pushes.
It also
instantly
does.
kills 4 HP commoners.
Yes.
I'll say you have to turn to Misty Step. That'd probably be the better action. Drop your money and run.
Yeah. I'm not gonna say we fucking nuke the entire fucking lower section of the building.
Hey, I haven't resorted to Fireball yet.
It's the same thing.
That just explodes everything and sets everyone on fire.
They
This,
both
everyone
do.
just gets
They
thrown
both do
on.
30+ damage, which
I
which
probably
completely
survived.
No matter
wipes.
what you do, you're gonna wipe out a lot of people.
These are all commoners.
Like he's trying to be a nice GM and be like, dude, don't do this. Do not make this a thing.
What he's saying is, you're gonna get arrested. You're gonna roll a new character if you literally murder a town.
As opposed to rolling a new character because you just throw me in lava or stab me in the back again.
Everything I've
Stabbing in the
done
back
is in
wasn't her
character.
control.
You alright, Gimbal man?
Hey,
You having problems, man?
I'm fine. Just
also,
one of these times, I want to be the one to do something really stupid. My character always has to be the rational one.
I mean, we're not saying don't do something stupid. We're just saying don't literally murder the whole town.
I mean, in Ojor's defense, when he first met you, you lit him on fire. So I mean,
That's a fuck it. I'm not.
Yeah,
I
you
kinda
did
wanna see what
fireball him
happens.
earlier, but you actually didn't know he was in there.
I didn't know he was there.
No, that's why I said you didn't know he was there. So I'm not putting that against you.
But
A
this
lot of
one he
things
could
are
put
just
against me.
happenstance.
Oh, this one you're resorting to murdering the entire inn for
No, I'm
he's
just
trying
gonna
to
high-level
trying to
magic
make you
missile the
drink.
shit out of his head.
You're gonna do what?
High-level magic missile.
Okay, that's better.
Just fucking attacks Ojor. We're like, get the fuck off.
Yeah, you can't block that, can you, Ojar? You don't have shield.
I do have shield.
Damn.
Is shield verbal or something? I'm trying.
It don't matter. He's able to just cast it. It's a reaction.
Well, it's also somatic. Is he holding? If he's grappling me,
You
What do
have
you
one
mean?
hand free.
Grapple doesn't, as they say, grapple is like imagine, and grapple in 5e is imagine just grabbing somebody by their wrist so that they can't run away.
I was thinking like
But
shirt collar.
if you look
Yeah,
at it this way, though,
shirt
if it is
collar,
somatic,
just like
I would hold you by your shirt collar and like pull it up.
like. Technically, when they were arm wrestling, they were also under the grappled condition because they were technically grappled with each other.
No, you grab someone's shirt collar and you twist it, and it just tightens.
yeah. But in this technical scenario, he's holding a tankard in one hand and grappling the other. So technically, both hands are full in this scenario. So he would either A, have to drop the tankard to cast shield or let go of Gimbal to cast shield. Because both hands are technically holding something.
You should probably
So somatic
drop the
still
tankard.
plays.
He'd probably like try to swat it away and drop the tankard, and then
Are you able to cast with a weapon?
Um,
Do you have Warcaster is what he's asking.
I do
Yeah.
not.
I'm about to say the bug's a weapon, so he's already used it once to throwing a weapon.
So in this scenario, that does not work.
Yeah, if you can't use your weapon as a cast enough.
I mean, if he's gonna do it, he can do it. It doesn't matter.
What is that, like 3 + 3, so 6 magics?
Just take the damage, keep trying to get him drunk.
Basically, yeah.
Roll what was it, 6 d4, and then just add was it 1 to each one? So +6.
I believe so.
So roll 6 d4 + 6. Maps. Yeah, as he shoots 19 damage into your face.
Yeah, I mean, he's gonna eat it and still try to feed him or make him drink.
So you usually continue trying to make him drink.
Ha ha ha, that tickles. Here, have more.
Yeah, if he had said something, you know, verbally, Ozier would be nice about it. But now he's just trying to force it, so Ozier's gonna force it back.
All right, Gimbal, what do you do now? Don't you still have like Misty Step up?
I'm checking. Still got one of those. No.
I believe he does still have 2 spell slots left for that.
And even then, I can't take. It doesn't have any upcast effect, but I can still use higher level spell slots to cast it anyway.
Yeah.
Yes.
I mean, you
can
just
get
cast
the
it
fuck
and
away, pay for your shit, and run.
then you go to your room and lock it.
Yeah, pretty much.
Ozier comes in like the Kool-Aid man with tankards. No, I'm kidding. No, if he gets away, he gets away.
Yeah, no, yeah. It's like he busts into a room by himself. Suddenly, they're not near people anymore. Don't have to worry about the collateral damage.
A lot of the party members hate each other. Don't even want to be a party.
For once, it's not even Bean's fault this time. She just came in and raised the whole town's spirits and went to bed.
Terrorists
no.
having
No,
no clue left and went to sleep.
No, the party disparity. This time it wasn't her fault. It was just her fault most of the other times.
Technically not, because charm is not her fault. The sword is only partially her fault because she touched it.
Because she stole it.
Because she's Bean.
Yeah, I mean, if Gimble's gone, Ozier would drink with the people a little bit longer, and then he's gonna go to bed because he doesn't get drunk, so he's just gonna go to bed afterward.
Okay. And Magnus, you've been up there the entire time. Quiet as can be. We'll just go to the next. We'll just go to the next day and get this over with. Oh, did you want to do anything tonight, Magnus?
No.
Almost had the entire building blow up below you.
At least you got a good idea of what this group's about now.
I was like, nah, these guys aren't motor hobie hobery at all. They've been pretty chill.
My character left.
I feel so shitty for Von Strahd now. I'm like, oh, these
And
guys are
it's the
super
one-
chill, and they're like nothing but.
Like,
God.
no, but the best part is it's the ones that you didn't even expect to murder the whole town that are trying to murder the whole town. I'm sitting here like, oh, everyone thinks Bean's gonna murder the town.
Hey.
Nope, it was actually Gimbal.
I'm not trying, but there's such a thing as collateral damage.
Yeah, you
Trying, he
get
actually would.
yeah. I'm like 100% sure you know the extent of what pulse wave does.
Like, you're literally gonna blast all the tables back, maybe blow a hole in a wall, like, kind of shit.
That honestly sounds kind of fun now.
God, you people need a straight man.
Normally that's
It's like a comedy duo where every member, it's like a comedy troupe where every member is the wacky one and there's no straight man to play off of.
You gotta
We're
have
still
that straight
missing our
man.
simp.
Where's Osaka?
We just need we are missing the simp from the group.
Hey, I thought Bean did a pretty good job in this town. She didn't destroy anything.
Yeah, it went from the town was gonna rob her to the town was glad you came.
Right. The town's like gonna rob her shit, and then she's like, no, look, I'm the savior. Have beer.
Probably the most brilliant move she's done so far. Could have gone from a robbing to actually like making them love you.
Anyway, the next morning.
Right. Yep. Next morning, if anyone opens the like door to the hallway, they see like men just laid out on the hall, like the second floor, the third floor, everywhere.
Shit, I'm sorry, I missed that really last part. My brain heard it, but I didn't.
Oh, that when you guys open the door to like the leave your rooms, you see like men passed out all, like everywhere in the hallways, like not
good.
able to make it to their room.
Bean just looks down at everyone and kind of smirks and carefully tries not to wake anybody up stepping over them.
All right.
She's gonna make her way down.
When you get down to the first floor, you see Tasha's up and at the counter.
Is anybody else awaken?
You see people passed out, tables flipped.
Oh no, I mean, does any other party members awaken and come with?
Yeah, I'm definitely up. I mean, like I said, I have no hangover or anything, so I'm fine.
Terrace was probably up.
I'm trying to I'm down there trying to quietly enjoy my morning coffee.
Yeah. When T Beanie gets down, Tasha kind of like hints you to come over, like she's beckoning you.
Bean will go over. Yes, good morning.
You can see how much damage you have caused here, right? She like notions like all the destruction in the.
Oh no, lady. I've paid you more than enough for you to be able to afford to repair this and a lot more.
My normal nights are never like this. You had to go and buy everybody an abundance of drinks. And now look at the place.
Bean just kind of like leans on the counter and puts like a fist on her hip and gets that kind of like excuse me look on her face, and she's like,
I might have to call the cops. She kind of seems like she's wanting to extort you.
look, lady, you want to extort me? Now, I think you realize that not just anyone comes in and drops this kind of money, that we're an adventuring party.
You paid for what you paid for, yes. But I think since I know the town guard pretty well, that I can convince them that this easily is worth 5 platinum pieces worth of destruction, and then the blame could be entirely on you.
Oh, the blame wouldn't be on me, but I suggest you highly reconsider before I think I might need to take all of that platinum that you've already made off of me back.
Good things I have the guards right out front waiting. And she kind of like says something to one of the guys near the front door, who just kind of opens it, like he's gonna open the door. Like, do you want to reconsider?
Bean just kind of stretches and kind of like, cracks her neck muscles and her shoulder muscles and stuff. And she pulls her shield off and dons it. And she's like, I could go for a good morning workout.
Mm-hmm. She kind of just like eyes you. Kind of.
Bean's drawing her sword now. Like, the guards want to go, she'll go.
Yeah, she hasn't opened the door yet. Like it was like she was threatening that she was gonna open the door.
Oh, gotcha. So Bean's just turned towards the door, donning her shield and pulling her long sword out, which is the nice blood red long sword.
All right,
And she
what's
just
it?
kind of smirks.
Yeah, what's everyone else doing at this point? As they see Tia
do we-
Beanie donning her shield and pulling her sword out.
For the
Did-
moment, ignoring this.
As like the entire first floor is like this destruction, and like people laid out everywhere, and the scene just doesn't look good.
Did Ojor hear the conversation, or did he?
You followed down with her, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, she did beckon Tia Beanie away. It depends on like if you followed near or not.
I mean, I probably wouldn't have fallen too near, but could I like insight like the situation to see if I could tell there was bad blood brewing?
Yeah, give me an insight. Yeah, you could tell that there's something going on between them. That like some Tia Beanie maybe feel like she's being played or something.
Yeah, then Ojiro is going to approach the counter, and he's going to first ask Beanie if everything's all right.
Oh, this lady said that she has the guards outside waiting for us, and that I have to give her 5 platinum or she'll have me arrested. So I'm just standing here getting suited up for a morning workout versus the guards.
Seems a bit unruly of her.
I mean, I've already paid her, let's see, what, close to 6, 7 platinum?
What does that have to do with the destruction?
The destruction seems to bear, and I mean, it seems to be the fault of all of the patrons, not just us simply. Tia Beanie bought alcohol, and everyone drank it. I personally didn't destroy anything, but
Yeah,
I
did it you try to force someone in the corner to drink?
I did. If anything, I could pay for the one mug that I broke from throwing it at someone else.
You also did throw something.
I did. If you'd like, I can throw more.
Ojor, don't. She's got the guards outside. Let's just take on the guards and just show them that we're no joke.
I mean, either which way, this place is going to be in destruction, either covering the blood of the guards or the destruction that's already had. It's up to
Yeah.
you.
So open the door already, lady. I'm tired of waiting. And Bean just starts like going right for the front door. She's gonna
Yeah.
go open it herself.
Yeah, I'm just gonna try to intimidate Tasha to drop it, or else it's gonna get worse.
What is everyone else doing?
Terrace probably walks down right as all this is happening, hadn't woke up, did a morning meditation, seen all the drunkards, looks around, goes, oh, just in her own mind before trying to figure out which one of them to talk to. Ojor, what is going on? She
Gimble.
Apparently she's trying to extort Beanie here, and normally I don't care much for Bean, but what's right is right and what's wrong is wrong, and in this case, she's definitely wrong.
What do you mean she's trying to extort?
She is blaming the destruction of her inn on us and trying to cause Tia Beanie to pay for all of the damages.
Well, technically, wasn't it because of us coming here that a lot of this happened? I mean, it may not have been our fault in the first place, but it technically was our influence.
Be that as it may, everyone here is an adult and should take responsibility for their own actions.
And wouldn't it be easier to just talk about it?
Attempting to in one we're attempting to in one way or the other.
Just kind of looks at Bean and thinks to her, Bean, why don't we not do what you're about to do
Well,
and
no,
just talk?
I'm calling her bluff. There's no guards outside, and Bean's gonna be like at the front doors at this point.
Magnus is just writing in his book the entire time this is happening.
Calmly drinking coffee.
He's just writing in there, "I am the Edge Lord."
They do have coffee.
He's not edgy, he just does not care about your bullshit.
That's how he's influencing his low not wisdom, but low charisma.
Bean's going to open the door.
Oh dear.
Suddenly, 64 guards come pouring it. No.
You open a door. There's no guards outside.
She kind of like smirks, turns back to Tasha.
Tasha's not there.
What happened to her? Ojor was like right there with her, right?
Ojar looked at the door to see if there was guards.
I did. I was ready to intimidate her.
So you would have looked at the door?
No, I was too busy trying to shake her down. I mean, Tia Beanie was doing that when I was turning to, do that, and then I was telepathic.
Ojor was focused on Tasha, but Bean was focused on the door.
Yeah.
Alright.
Yep.
Alright, then she just goes under the desk.
Just
You see her just kind of get. You see her kind of drop and then crawl under the desk.
I mean, Ozier will then turn and look towards Bean, seeing that there's no guards, and he'll just turn and say, "I'll let you handle this."
Bean just kind of walks back over to the counter.
You start hearing some chanting.
Bean is going to reach over and stab her sword into the floor on the other side, making sure to not hit the girl behind. And she's just going to kind of look down from the top of the counter and she's going to go, "Don't you dare."
When you go to look in, you don't see anything.
Oh, that's how it's going to be, huh? Bean is going to climb behind the counter and start looking for any money that's back there.
It seemed to be. Yeah, you find what looks to be like a register.
I'm pretty sure I have a crowbar. I have a crowbar. Yeah, I have a crowbar. I pull out the crowbar.
Alright.
I'm just gonna crowbar that sucker open if I can.
Alright, you open it. You see, like it's like there's money in it, but it's not like it's like you don't see like the platinum pieces or anything in it. It's just like lower money,
She
like
took it.
copper, silver, gold.
How much?
You see about 25 gold pieces, 25 silver pieces, and 100 copper.
It is all Tia Beanies now.
All right.
That was 25, 25, and 100.
Yep.
Ojor does nothing to stop it. This doesn't break his code of law, so it doesn't matter to him.
And then she'll just close the register.
Okay.
And she'll be like, I think we're done here.
Agreed. And we should probably fetch sick Kyle and grab Tiny Gimbal, head out.
If y'all
Uh,
say so.
Bean kind of looks over in Magnus's direction, and she hops over the counter and walks over, and she goes, So, what's your deal? I notice you're writing in a book. Are you some kind of scholar?
That would be an accurate statement, yes.
Cool. Well, our travels have taken us across uh, some pretty intense wildernesses that hold some pretty old and ancient artifacts. Maybe you'd be interested. Perhaps you could provide some heavy lifting, though. Not literal, just in whatever skills you can offer.
Are, are you trying to recruit me to your band of madmen?
We're not mad. That one's just a ginger. And she points at Gimbal, completely blowing off the fact that Terrace is also a ginger.
Since you arrived here, you caused an uproarious celebration, several bar fights, then robbed the owner.
Would be walking down at this point. It's like probably at the moment that she mentions like Gimble's a ginger. It's just like, honestly, that's honestly not even the worst that she's done. This is actually pretty light compared to most things.
What exactly would be my incentive for associating with you people?
Bean pulls out a pouch full of gold and some platinum pieces and just like drops it onto the counter. I'm guessing that you need cash to do research, at least good research. Well, you can
Not
make plenty.
not entirely.
That, and as I said, we're going and finding ancient artifacts during our travels as well.
Good for you.
She shrugs, picks up the sack of money, goes, okay, suit yourself. Sit here and write in your book for all I care. And then just leaves.
I'll look to the others. Is she always like that?
Yeah, definitely.
I mean, I've only just joined, so I don't know, but from what I've seen, yes. You hear in your brain.
Now, does someone care to fill
Interesting.
me in on what the hell happened down here and why we're already leaving and why
The,
it looks like hell down
That's a story
the
for the road.
the wild one robbed the owner after being extorted.
here? I'm not even surprised anymore.
I mean, in her defense, she did try to extort Beanie.
I'd like to ask you all an honest question, if you'll indulge a stranger's curiosity.
Shoot.
Are you going to keep breaking laws randomly, just wandering from town to town?
Well, I would hope not. It would not be very helpful to us.
I couldn't guarantee that, considering that laws change from town to town.
This is the Empire. The
I mean,
law is the law.
I don't go out of my way to go trying breaking the law.
Technically, Bean didn't break any laws until she took that money for being extorted.
This is also IceHaven, which is the farthest reaches of the Drellin Empire. So law here is very rough.
Weak and poorly enforced. but
Yes,
yes.
entirely. That's like that's all IceHaven has. That crabs.
Yeah, I can be honest and say I'm not fond of the Empire, but I do not intend on breaking laws.
Well, just try not to cause any major issues that might get in the way of my studies, please. Thank you. I'd rather the town not burn down before I find out what I need to know from it.
Looks at Gimbal, and then looks back at Magnus and say, "Yeah, we'll do our part in trying to avoid that."
He's done talking to you. Goes back to his work.
Osier will leave.
All right, Beanie left.
Here.
Oshar left. What about Gimbal?
That's what I was gonna ask before leaving. Can Gimbal like rummage around and grab like a sack of coffee or something so he can take that with him?
Yeah, they have grounded coffee. Like in the back.
Perfect. Yeah, he's just gonna grab a sack of that. Basically, like a small one that's easier for him to carry. Obviously.
You find a 1 pound bag of coffee.
Ooh. Fiend for the wizard. Yay.
All right, and then you head out.
Yes.
And then Terrace, what are you doing?
Just kind of gives one final thing to Magnus. Well, if you do wish to come with us, it would be helpful to have someone else who might be able to at least have some common sense to them. I think it's where we could hopefully talk them down from trying to destroy everything.
He stops, thinks for a minute. Despite my better judgment, I do have use of the town of IceHaven, so I will keep an eye on the lot of you until you leave, at the very least.
That would be very helpful. I don't feel like I could stop them if I tried.
Seeing how they're wanted, they're probably leaving now.
I will just kind of follow behind them as they leave town then. Unless
It's
something
the,
happens on the way out of town.
It's the old, I'm going to follow them as they go to keep an eye on them, but really I'm just trying to go on an adventure.
It's like the Misty.
Yeah, pretty much that.
It is the only logical explanation I can think of why my character would even
Does
think
that make
of doing
Bean,
this.
does that make Bean Brock?
No, Bean is Tracy.
Being his meow.
There we go.
Haha. Joke's on you. She's basically been leading this party. She's the longest surviving member.
I mean,
I feel like
technically,
I'm still not convinced she hasn't orchestrated the deaths of everyone else.
I feel like that isn't necessarily a positive outlook on things.
All right. So you guys start making your way into the streets, and you see down the way Jimmy. And he kind of like pointing at you guys, and then you see a few people behind him.
Yeah, what did the people look like?
Like a bunch of the dudes from the bar last night.
Oh. Bean just kind of rubs the bridge of her nose. And she's already done with today. She's
Yeah,
going to
another-
just draw the sword and she's going to start walking towards them.
Yeah, Ojo's gonna draw his sword and shield and walk the opposite end.
Yeah. Jimmy shouts out, "Tasha, message me. You went to attack her?
She tried to extort me?
Don't you lie about Tasha."
Oh, I'm about to do a lot more than lie all over your face. Takes a step forward.
That one wasn't really that good.
that's hot.
It's typical beanie, so
At this point, Bean is just going to like rage and charge if we want to. If whoever wants to enter initiative.
Yeah. If you guys want to fight him, you can fight him.
yeah, I'm not gonna stop
Anus.
in this case.
I'm gonna put you on a different field though.
A different city. We're gonna just teleport to the battlefield. Ah, this is a big one.
Black and brooding.
Just like you.
Like coffee.
I'm sorry.
Like Batman.
All right, who am I missing from down there? Gimbal. And let me turn off the darkness. See Jimmy on one side with a couple guys, and on the other side you see a couple more guys. With someone you haven't seen before. Yeah, and you guys can roll initiative if you like.
Good roll.
Looks like Bean and Ojo were definitely ready to fight.
Is anybody else rolling into this? Yep.
You know, what's the radius on Fireball?
Fireball's 150 feet. Or
The
radius?
20
range,
foot
yeah.
20.
radius.
20.
20 foot radius.
Hey, Magnus. Welcome to the bottom, brother. Sucks down here, don't it?
I love how
Not
they're
an
actually
unfamiliar
labeled
thing.
fucking simps. That's funny.
They're about to be simping dead.
As a bunch of Tasha's crew start descending on both sides, from both ends of the street. We'll start off with the simp back here, who kind of just runs forward a bit. You will not talk shit about Tasha. And he shoots, pulls out a crossbow, and then he points it at Ojar. And he shoots at him, missing. T-Bean.
Seeing as that guy's the first to speak up, she's going to rage and then charge at him.
Dear.
And she is going to swing with the long sword.
Okay.
She's gonna try to be non-lethal about it, like
Okay. I was about to ask. 22 hits.
For 7. The second one is two-handed.
It hits.
Plus rage.
Plus another 2.
And then, oh right, I do have extra attack. The second one
All right.
Oof.
for another 8.
Yep.
And I already raged. Yeah, I won't action surge on this guy. I'll end.
All right. Ojar.
Yeah, seeing Bean run to one end, Ojo is going to run to the other.
Okay.
Here.
What kind of chrono wizard only got a 14?
And then I am going to bonus action champion challenge all the dudes in front of me.
Oh damn. Okay.
Saves.
All right. And they all wisdom save against you.
DC 15.
All right. Only one crewmate, one simp passes. To be the most forward simp.
He's got the most love.
All right. Anything else?
Yes, I am then going to I'm going to cast command on the dude in front of me and tell him to grovel at my beautiful black muscles.
Okay.
What's his name? Bill. Yeah, that dude.
You're gonna do what? Oh, you're gonna
Command.
cast command. Okay. Which one? The one that passed, or the just Bill?
Yeah, Bill.
All right. So another wisdom save.
Yep.
16.
That'll pass.
Chronal shift.
All right, rolls again. Are you within 30 feet? Yeah, you are.
Would hope so.
19.
Still passes.
It was worth a shot.
Yeah. All right, that's your reaction, but your turn's about to come up anyways. All right, Bill. He's gotta go for you now, right? Can't willingly leave within 30 feet of you.
Yep.
All right, Bill walks up. You gonna just attack us now? Command us to do shit? You don't command me to do a goddamn thing. And he's gonna swing at you 3 times. All right, what's your AC? 19.
19.
All right, all 3 miss. Oh, well, you made me nibble. Well, fuck you. He ends his turn. Gimble.
Okay.
I'm ready to put you a torch down.
I think I can do something with a cone instead. I just have to move up next to Ojor.
All right, you want to do the cone instead? All right, where you want to do the cone? Are you doing from the corner?
Yeah, I'm trying to get it to basically hit Bill and then go outwards, basically.
All right, so
It's just
it'd
the
be
grid here
1,
works
so that'd
it's
be
really awkward.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. It would hit. It wouldn't be able to hit the back 2 steps. It would hit Bill in the first 2 steps, but I don't think it would hit the back 2. See, it would miss. Do you want to do that or?
Actually, I think I've got something.
Fireball would definitely hit them all.
Specialist might- Yeah, but that might also set the buildings on fire, which apparently we're trying to avoid.
At this point, you guys are attacking people in the street, so.
Well, they're attacking us, we're defending ourselves. So instead of actually moving up there, gonna break out actually the 4th level spell I learned when we leveled up.
So this is the meme, the wizard
And
takes
it's
forever
a
to
30-foot radius, so
pick a spell. Never actually
yeah,
seen
but
the meme.
the twist is I don't just end up choosing Fireball.
What are you doing?
Basically, I'm moving it far enough back that it'll still hit Bill, but not hit Ojor because it's a 30-foot radius.
What spell are you using?
Sickening Radiance.
Okay. Can you link it or?
I mean, if it hits me, I have resistance to radiant damage anyway, so.
Okay, how do I?
That's like Moonbeam, where it's like they start their turn and they take damage, right?
Yeah.
And yeah, no one can be invisible inside of it. It's like a green light inside of it.
They can be invisible.
They don't gain the
If
benefits of
they take
invisibility.
damage, yes.
Yeah, I don't know why you're not just linking
take
it. You're taking forever, but I'm gonna go ahead. I know
I
how
don't
it
know how
works.
to fucking link it.
All right, is it 20 feet
link it, I
radius?
would.
What's the radius?
30 foot.
30?
I said that.
30 or 20?
30.
All right. You can put it there, and then that would hit Ojar. That good?
Yeah.
All right. All right. So 14 damage if you can't make a con save, right?
Correct.
All right. He failed. Takes the full 14. Starts getting beated on by radiant damage. Oh, what the fuck?
And the level of exhaustion.
Yep. So now he has disadvantage on checks. He's gonna run forward. And then he's gonna make an attack on Ojar. Missing. Con save passes. So he takes half.
I believe it's nothing.
Oh, is it nothing?
No damage, exhaustion, or light mission.
Oh, okay. Well, that's rough. That's actually kind of not as good as Spirit Guardians or that. All right. He's gonna also do the same. Missing both times. All right. Simpy walks forward. I need to borrow. He plays a line on his loot and casts Shatter in that area right there. I need a con save from all three of you.
Fuck did I do?
You're associating yourself with them now. Oh, hey, we hear a bunch of typing.
My bad.
Damn it. Alright, so Gimbal and Magnus, you take the full 11 thunder damage. Terrace, you take half as much, which is 5.
Yeah, and I'm not raging, so it's even less. So I don't take any more. Damn.
It's 5. And he's like, oh, I thought that would do a little bit better than what it did. Ends his turn. Sint walks up. Attacks Beanie. Misses twice. You weren't reckless,
I'm at
right?
19. Nope, I don't do reckless.
Alright, Terrace.
Does it seem like they might be able to be reasoned with, or are we past that at this point?
You're kind of dropping like flies.
I'm sure we can talk this out, everyone. Just kind of speaking to one of the simps in their head.
This Tasha?
Is that who you think this is?
Tasha said to take him out.
But why? We've done nothing.
Oh, it's you. I gotta take you out.
Why?
No more response.
Well, because it's an action to do that shit, I think.
Actually, give them the ability to respond back.
Okay, then I guess she'll see no other reason than just because it's easier for you right now. I'll just say I wild shape into a brown bear.
No matter to me. All I gotta do is drag something out.
I was gonna say I'll go with the Moorbounder then.
How do you
Cause
spell
why not? Moorbounder? Fuck.
I
Pretty sure
believe
it's
it's double
MOO.
O.
Yeah, I believe it is MOO.
There it is.
Moorbounder.
There you go.
Dope.
And it's bonus action shape, I think.
Yeah, it's a bonus action for me. Then just kind of run up on this bastard. And claw.
Alright, this one gets between you and Sippy. Swings twice. Alright, 19 will hit. Doing 7 plus sneak attack damage.
Wait, there was one that snuck up on me?
No. No one's, I'm talking to Bean.
Oh, okay.
So I take 8.
It's 7 plus 9, so 16.
Right.
So, yep. You're raging, so 8, yeah. Alright, and then he disengages and moves past you.
Yep, that's nice. He can't run for long.
Con save
On save.
fails, takes 14.
Damn, that thing's got a radius on it. Holy shit.
Alright, runs up.
It's good if you can keep people in it.
Swings and hits once. Doing 5 piercing. To Beaujour. Alright, Magnus. Waited a long time.
This is more than he signed up for when he came to this town.
There's a brawl on the street now.
Magnus is going to walk over here, just keep walking, like up in the air, like there's a stairway, and just onto the top of the building. I'm going to cast Levitate.
And be like, peace out.
Yeah, just continue to walk away.
Okay.
No.
Alright. Con. Fails, takes 14. Alright, and then he runs up. Makes his 2
he's going
attacks.
great.
Yep. Crits and hits. So it's gonna do 4 extra. Doing 7 plus 16 for 23 piercing on Ojar.
Not bad, not bad.
And then the other guy comes and hits you with another 12 piercing. So he got 1 crit and then 1 the regular like hit. Oh, actually, you won't take the extra 6 because he's already used it once. So it's just 6 piercing for that last bit. So add another 6 back to yours. You can't get it twice in one turn. Alright, this one's gonna continue attacking T-Beanie. She hurts! Don't let her get away! And miss twice, and then disengage and start running like a bitch. Ah, never mind, run!
Well, since I failed my wisdom save, I'm gonna go ahead and shift.
Okay.
And this boy's in trouble.
Gain 14 temporary hit points,
Okay.
completely nullifying them saying that I hurt. And then she's gonna turn and charge at this guy.
Alright, homeboy gets to attack opportunity. Misses. Oh no,
And
ah! Kind of scared as what you shapeshift into and then walk off and he's
uh,
This one kind of scared as you approach. Oh no, oh no, oh no.
non-lethal. Non-lethal.
Oh no, oh no, oh no.
Well, doesn't the Sword of Vengeance
Missing?
means you have to
No,
reduce it
it
to
does.
0?
Reduce to 0 does not mean kill. She's gonna swing again
Hit.
for 14 slashing. Then she's gonna action surge.
Alright, as you basically win this dude. Oh!
Another 10. She just comes up and just starts fucking wailing on this guy over
Oh
and
yeah, he goes
over.
down.
It's all non-lethal though, so he's just unconscious. And she's just like beating him with the flat end of her the long sword. And then after he falls unconscious, she just turns and looks at Simpy. And I was here? So 5, 10, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40.
Okay.
And I'll end my turn there. Where did my button go? There it is.
Alright, Ojar.
Yeah, so I'm going to swing at the bastard who fucking smoked me when I wasn't looking.
Okay.
Yeah. So I'll do 2 attacks on that guy.
Alright, both hit. You severely hurt him, but he's still standing.
And then as a bonus action, I am going to heal myself
Okay.
for 10. And that's it.
Alrighty. Alright, Bill. He's still technically in there, so gotta do the con save. Fails, takes 14. Alright, he puts his crossbow down, pulls out his short sword, and makes 3 more attacks on Ojar. Alright, miss, crit, miss. Alright, and he's trying to add 8d6 damage to it.
Oh, jeez.
So it's 11 plus 8. Alright, so 39 damage. As he just pierces you in the side of the neck with his short sword. He like misses once, he like tries to hit you in the like armpit, it doesn't go through. He tries to hit you in the like the side of your like your gut, it doesn't go through, and then the third one he finally gets right in through your neck. Doing a shit ton of damage. Aha! I found his weak point, the neck. Get him, boys.
Okay. On this one over here. Expand. Website's lagging out on me again. Okay, I'm gonna throw a scorching ray on it.
Okay.
That's this one.
Alright. The bottom sip.
Yeah, and I'm gonna upcast that to 3rd level.
Okay.
So I believe that makes one additional ray. So that would be a total of 4 attacks on it. And then there it is. So first one, second one, third, and fourth.
All right, so 3 hit. All right, he dies in the third one.
Put my spell slots back up because each one of those reduced a spell slot. Stupid things.
Okay. Anything else?
Slot.
And go ahead and roll the damage on the other one again. So you have a new round of different damage.
On what with the what?
On your ray.
Sickening radiance.
Yeah, you
Right,
have
okay,
you get a whole new round of damage this round.
Okie doke.
I like doing it that way rather than make them reroll every time because that takes you fucking long.
Makes sense.
All right, so this time it's 19. All right, and that should be it for you, right? Unless you want to run away.
Correct.
All right,
No,
so
I'm good.
all right, so this simp is going to keep on attacking Ojar like Bill told him to. All right, Bill, I got him. And he tries to swing on your neck, missing twice, as you're able to like keep this guy away from your neck. Simpy, right next to B. Oh, yeah.
Very angry shifted bean.
Yeah, he don't like that, so he's going to cast invisibility on himself.
I know he's probably gonna leave from a different point, but can she use her reaction to attempt to swing on this square?
Nah, attack opportunity. You have to be able to see the target.
I guess.
It says a creature you can see. That's why the you can't attack opportunity against the Echo Knights things. Alright, so yeah, he goes invisible. Alright, this simp's gonna rush you. Get back here. Hits you only once, doing 6 piercing.
My armor class is 20 right now.
It hits you with the 23.
Okay. Dealing how much?
6 piercing, so half as much.
3.
Alright, Terrace.
And I feel the need to beat him down.
A new playmate.
Alright, gonna swing on this simp in front of me after I rage. This Moorbounder just seems to start frothing at the mouth and is ready to just tear into this fucker.
As long as it doesn't tear into Gimbal, he's fine.
Oh, lucky enough I'm raging, so.
Alright,
Oh, wait, I didn't call reckless, so
Nope.
never mind.
7 will miss.
Yep, that'll miss.
Alright. Alright, so this one's still in the radius. 16. Does 16 pass for you?
I believe it matches, so yes.
Alright, so no damage. And
Right.
he's going to swing twice on Ojar, missing both times. I can't get it next, sir. Keep trying. Alright, Magus.
I walk to the edge of this roof and then levitate down.
Alright.
I have no reason to fight random people in the street, thank you.
Besides the fact that they sonic boomed you.
I'd rather just not deal. Thanks.
Alright, this one just get taken out by the radiant light. This simp starts hauling ass. He don't want to be here no more. T-Beanie?
Well, she failed the wisdom save on this guy, so she's just gonna start trying to beat the crap out of him with the sword, non-lethally,
That hits.
for 7. Come on, where's my big damage? And another 7. I'll use my bonus action to second wind.
Okay.
For 8, which I can only take 6 of, so I'm fully healed, and then I'm done.
Alright, Ojar.
Yeah, I'm going to use my action to use my lay on hands on myself. Because screw that dude. And bonus action healing word myself as well.
Alright. Alright, Bill.
On save.
Alright, I was pulling it up for a second. It fails, taking the full 19. Ah, what is this goddamn shit? What's up?
Was this the first one he failed or the second?
Second, probably?
So now he has disadvantage on attacks, right? He gains a second level of exhaustion.
Yep, he had disadvantage on text now.
That'll help Ogier out
Yep.
a bit.
Yep,
It's
so
likely
he...
to crit on him.
Yeah, and he gets rid of his sneak attack. Alright, so disadvantage will be a 19 and a 15 and a 13. So the 19 will hit. But it was a crit, so he lucked out. Doing 6 piercing.
Okay, and where'd my character sheet go? There you are. And a third level scorching ray on Bill.
Okay.
Don't minimize it again. Stupid thing. This site does not like me. There we go. Okay, so scorching ray, there you are. So it's gonna be 4 rays. 2, 3, and 4.
Alright, they all hit.
Awesome. .29 fire damage.
Yep, he's uncanny dodge the 11. So he's gonna take 9, 5, so 14, 23.
23.
Okay. And then do a new damage for the beam.
Right.
Alright, so this guy's going to turn and start attacking the giant panther thingy.
There we go.
Hitting once, I think.
I'd say, yeah.
Yeah, just once.
Have a 13.
4 piercing.
Is that already reduced?
No, that's not reduced.
Okay, so 2.
Yep.
Raging dog cat thing.
Alright, so invisible guy. Alright, so invisible ends when a target attacks or casts a spell. Alright. Alright, so Beanie, you hear from over here.
Hmm.
Yeah. You smell. As he taunts you.
Vicious mockery is a wisdom?
No, this isn't a vicious mockery. This is just a taunt.
Oh, this is just him being a dumbass. Got it.
I need you to make a charisma saving throw.
Also keep in mind I'm currently under the effects of the cursed sword for that guy.
Okay, I need you to make a charisma saving throw for the taunt.
Hmm.
All right. So you now
Yeah.
yeah. So now you have disadvantage on ability checks, attack rolls, saving throws until the start of the bard's next turn.
Oh,
Yeah, that's a bonus action too. So yeah, he's gonna end his turn.
Use on him.
What's up?
What did he use on her?
A taunt. It's not a spell or an attack. Let's see. So he's gonna try to swing on you twice, missing both times, and disengage and try to start running away. Terrace.
Alright, swing on this fucker recklessly.
Push the page.
18 to hit
Yep.
for 16 slashing because of the raging damage.
Oh dear God!
Just frothing at the mouth as a claw comes down and rips into his sternum.
Yeah, he's just like on the ground at the moment, begging for his life. He's lost the morale of the fight.
Beautiful.
All right, this one. He's gonna make a con save. Fails. Dies.
27 damage.
It's kind
Like I
of
said, it's a good
sad.
spell. It's a good spell if you keep him in the radius.
Yeah, you hear screams and cries from the other side.
I'm going to heal myself as I wander around trying to find any guards or soldiers to report this to.
All right. Sure. All right, TV.
right. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Taking that path.
Mm-hmm.
Just gonna go ahead and swing recklessly on this guy.
All right.
Straight rolls.
19 will hit.
7. Fucking 7.
Hits.
Fucking 7 damage. What the
He goes
fuck?
down.
It's all non-lethal though. Still, she's just knocking everyone out. Unlike some people. And then she starts. She can't do it yet, but she's gonna start sniffing around for the bard.
Go ahead and swing at Bill with the flat side of the blade.
That will miss. That will hit. All right.
That's it.
Yeah. I see you. And then he is going to start swinging on. Actually, no. He's going to disengage. Bonus action. And then action dash. And he starts heading down this hall. All right, Gibbo.
Yes.
This ain't worth this.
Loading, and it's still f***ing out on me. I swear to God.
Calm your shit, man.
Token unresponsive. No, it's not. It's just the site's not responding. Token won't move, and so and currently can't see Jack. So, that's the case. Can't see anything. Might as well just use something that's just not gonna miss. Third level magic missile on Bill. There's gonna be 5 of those darts.
Okay. He's on the other side of the building.
I mean, with his movement, I think he'd be able to make it over there. But I think he said his token's not moving. So
Oh, is it not moving?
And I can't see anything on the map, so I couldn't tell. Sorry.
Oh, yeah. Now you can read. Yeah, go ahead and do it.
Okay, so that's what, 5d4 plus 5.
Yeah, that drops him.
Oh, pretty decent on that one.
Yeah. That should be combat. TV's just searching for the bard.
Is he long gone?
Which direction do you think he went for? And then give me a survival check.
Can she give you? Well, if they were just exiting combat and he's starting to run off, can I give you a perception check trying to hear his footsteps?
Well, he ran a turn ago, and then it'd be like him running, continue running while like he's already about 30 feet away from you already.
Okay. Yeah, she'll look around to see if she can tell where he's gonna go. She thinks that he might have taken off into like the alleyway.
All right, that way.
Yeah.
All right. You go that way, and you start looking around, and you can't find any kind of tracks or anything.
That's fine. She's gonna sheath her sword, come out, start gathering up the unconscious ones. She's gonna drag this one over to here with this one. And then she's gonna look over here and see the actual dead bodies. And she's gonna look at Ojor and she's gonna be like, "Why did you kill them?"
I did not. I was hitting Bill flat sword. Gimbal did that part.
Magic
She
doesn't really
turns.
have a slider.
She turns, looks at Gimbal, and she's going to step up, and she's going to attempt to grab him by the shirt collar. Hold on, B. Jeez.
Even with that rage, it's 12.
Okay. So that's athletics or acrobatics, correct?
Yep.
Yep.
Meets a beats.
Beats.
You're good. She goes to try to grab at you, and you kind of slip under her legs and kind of walk past her.
What are you thinking? Why are you killing people?
I fought to defend. I fought to defend. Magic doesn't have a slider. Magic is magic. Doesn't have a
Then,
non-lethal setting.
then you shouldn't have used magic.
All right, I'm gonna hit him with a stick because that's gonna do so much.
You literally murdered innocent people.
And if I'd done nothing, they would have murdered me. So I'm not really gonna lose any sleep over that.
I mean,
She'll attempt to punch you. God,
So I don't even have to do anything, and that still misses.
she swings too high because you're so short.
I'll take it.
Magnus is still wandering around looking for the guards.
Yeah, you find several guards, including some of the righteous brand ones.
Come quick, there's been some street brawl between. I don't even know. Just come on.
All right, and you found them basically close to the docks, and then now you're coming back from the docks. And then we're gonna call it from here for the night.
dope.
'Cause I gotta figure shit out for next week. Goddamn.
Time to get arrested.
Okay, seriously, I don't know what's going on with this.
I noticed that you tried to give it to me too, Gary. Like, huh, Tasha, like, fuck, I knew I should have played that out. I could have used that against them. My ears.
Yeah, your typing is like
You got a
ridiculous
damn good
hype.
mic, or you got some like loud keys. Either way, that's awesome.
I don't know why that happens. Like it happens like randomly. My push to talk will switch off while I'm in the middle of typing, and then yeah.
Maybe because you accidentally hit your push to talk key.
I mean, it shouldn't because my push to talk key is Alt, and I'm typing like way up on the keyboard, and yeah.
Maybe it's vibrations from the key.
Or you could
That
be
battery's delay's a
accidentally,
little too long.
or you're accidentally hitting it with like your lower hand without realizing it,
I fucking do that with my touchpad sometimes.
like towards your wrist.